Well, hello there. So, welcome to my first movie review on my, I guess I want to say channel, but I really don't want to say channel because I feel like YouTube is more of like a portal into someone's mind. And so, welcome to the portal into my mind. I will be reviewing After the Wedding, which I just saw a few minutes ago. And I was looking forward to seeing this movie from the moment I saw the movie preview. I was so pumped. I cannot tell you how excited I was. I was like, this movie is gonna happen and shit is going down. Like, you could just tell from the first couple seconds of that trailer that like it was gonna be an amazing movie. And there's nothing better than seeing a trailer that's really good, but there's actually nothing better than seeing a movie that is better than the trailer. So I was pleasantly surprised, pleasantly pleased, and I enjoyed every single moment of that movie, from the beginning to the final, from the last credit rolling. Do not leave the theater until there's a special thing at the end. So I'm just going to say stay, watch the credits. You know, when you watch the credits, you kind of pay respect to all the people who were in the movie, and you get to see all the names and every single person that took part in the creation of that film. So I just have to say, Julianne Moore, I mean, I was going to see the movie because of Michelle Williams, and I do like Julianne Moore, but Michelle Williams was kind of the main reason I wanted to see it. But Julianne Moore, there's one scene there where she just like blows everybody out of the water, and her acting is fierce and real. And I laughed in the movie. I cried in the movie. I was very nostalgic as well. I've never been to India, but I used to live 5 years overseas in Jakarta, and seeing the images of India brought me back to living in Jakarta, and I haven't been back since I was a teenager. And I had a huge thought, what would it be like to go back? And so it was a very nostalgic film. India is very similar to Indonesia in terms of the look of the surroundings and the bustle of the street and the streetcars and the motion. And so that was it kind of touched me in a way that was very special. Another thing that was great was the element of the male character being an artist, and that was fun to see a little bit of his studio. It's always fun to see how they portray artists in movies, and I mean, he lucked out. He married this, well, I'm not going to give too much away, but the story was so well presented. It unraveled like a Ferrero Rocher wrapper, just a very like beautifully crafted movie, and it's slowly revealing these things, and it leaves you guessing. I remember when I saw The Sixth Sense, I remember thinking, oh, that guy's he's dead. And I remember thinking that like really early on. And the same with this movie. I was like, oh my god, like the way they cut and edited things, it made your brain like make these connections, and it was so fun to be a part of a movie that was gripping you and holding you on the edge of your seat to like find out what was happening. And usually usually movies start picking up around, I don't know, I think like it's supposed to be like 10 minutes or 20 minutes into the movie, but it was just a constant navigation of mazes and things being revealed, and it was also, the house that they lived in was amazing. That was just kind of a treat to see this house that this half of the thing took place in. So the architecture and the locations, and seeing it contrasted to India was great. And then also seeing the the characters and the dialogue and the character of Isabel, Michelle Williams' character, was just like this fierce, you know, her dialogue and the way she stuck to her guns and was also very fragile and conflicted at the same time with everything. And then Julianne Moore's character had this really like tough outer exterior, and yet she was also very human at the same time and could admit her faults. And so it was a beautiful movie. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely think that you should go see it. You will enjoy every moment. I enjoyed every moment. I hope you enjoyed every moment. I think I want to post a second video talking about like spoilers. So I'm going to make a second video that's going to be like spoiler alert. Like I'm giving away the deets, and don't watch it if you haven't seen the movie, which I'm going to tell you the lowdown of what the movie is about. But definitely go ahead to the theater. It's something you want to see in the theater because you don't want to be distracted by your phone. You don't want to be distracted by like other things. Just lose yourself in this amazing story. In this amazing... It's kind of like a love story between following your passions and following your dreams to a certain degree, because that's what Michelle Williams did. She like dropped out of, well, I'm not going to tell you too much, but it's a crazy story. Wonderful though. Alright. Let me know if you're going to see it. See you around.